The second NBA All-Star voting returns are out, and we know this is a popularity contest. You don't need me to tell you that. And from what I'm seeing on first glance, it seems like it is more of this to come, and more just fans just voting their favorite players instead of voting honestly. But you know what? I didn't make a video on the first return. That's my bad. I really should have made one. But we're here now. We can do this one on the second, and because it doesn't seem like, even though I talk about that with the fans, it doesn't seem like too much has changed in the first one. But yeah, starting in the West, De'Aaron Fox being 10 is complete disrespect, especially while the Kings are playing this year. Again, how Austin Reeves on the last one too, and somehow Austin Reeves is still number 9. Again, I don't really think you need me to explain how bad that is. Devin Booker's 8. And again, I think I said this when I did my All-Star voting video. I have a lot more respect for Devin Booker, seeing how bad they are without him. So, but I get that. I get why he's that low because of the injury. Again, it's going to be a lot of Lakers and Warriors. Dame should be higher than Russ. Dame being 7 is disrespect. Clay being 5. Clay's had some spectacular games, but it's been a very up and down year for him. But again, it just is what it is. Now, here goes the top 4. Now, this top 4, I think is debatable. I think Shea should be a starter. I get that John Morant's having a spectacular season too, but I think Shea should be 2. Luka should be 1. Again, popularity contest, so that's why Steph Curry is number 1. But he's been injured this year. He's definitely not having a better season than Luka, but is what it is. I would have Luka and Shea at 1 and 2. But and I can see the argument for John Morant. Grizzlies are top. I don't know what they are in the West now, but I know they're probably like top 3 in the West. But yeah, I would go Luka and Shea at 1 and 2. But yeah, I can see the argument for John Morant. In the front court, I didn't. So when I did my All-Star voting, I actually didn't have LeBron in my front court. And as soon as I did that, LeBron started putting together a whole bunch of 40-point games. So yeah, that's my bad. LeBron's definitely deserving that number 1 spot now, seeing what he's done after that. And then, yeah, Jokic, the Nuggets. I don't know if the Nuggets are still 1 in the West. I knew they were recently. So, yeah, Jokic having another spectacular year. I'm going to do a mid-season awards when we get the All-Star break. And I'm going to talk about how Jokic has another MVP case. I just think when guys win MVPs over and over again, we just get tired of it, which is kind of what's happened to Giannis. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I think, honestly, it's between him and Luka for MVP right now. That's what I would have. I would throw Giannis in there, too. But, yeah, so I agree with that top 3. With Zion's injury, now that's probably going to stop him from maybe having a chance to crack back into it, especially if Anthony Davis comes back. And I don't know why Andrew Wiggins is 5. But, Paul George, 6. Lauri Markkanen deserves a little more respect. I will admit that. He's having a great year. KEVON, Looney. I'll just leave that alone. Then Kawhi still getting his rhythm back at 10. So, again, I'm fine with the top 3 or 4, and then it just gets into fans just being ridiculous. So, going on to the East guards, Darius Garland deserves way more respect. Again, Derrick Rose really doesn't even play, but fan favorite. He's gonna get the votes, whatever. Halliburton should be higher. He's had a really great year. LaMelo's been out LaMelo missed a good part of the beginning of the season. But yeah, that is what it is. I think Halliburton should be higher than LaMelo. DeMar's fine where he is. Trae Young's fine where he is. And then going back to this top 4, I think Jaylen Brown should be higher. I think Jaylen Brown should be a starter. Again, because of Tatum and how good the Celtics are, I feel like we kind of undervalued Jaylen Brown. He just had a 41-point game last night. But I think Jaylen Brown will be in that top 2, along with Donovan Mitchell. Kyrie, I get Brooklyn's turning around and having a great year. I don't think Kyrie's having a better year than Donovan Mitchell or Jaylen Brown, but that's just me. Moving on to the front court, Julius Randle, Nick Claxton, who I'm sure Nick Claxton's having an impact. What is he actually averaging? Okay, he's averaging 11 and 8. Brooklyn Nets fanboys are pulling one on us. It can't really do anything about it. Is what it is. Paulo at 8. He's having a really good year. He's gonna probably be the runaway for rookie of the year, and maybe he should be a little higher if I'm being honest. Kyle Kuzma at 7. He's been in a lot of trade rumors lately, but he had a really good start to the year. I don't really know what he's doing recently, but I guess it's fine. Siakam at 6, Jimmy Butler 5. It was funny when ESPN showed the other day and it had Jimmy Butler as his 2K face. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, Jimmy Butler's 5. And then this top 4 that everybody's been talking about, which probably I think to me has been the toughest voting I've ever had to do in the All-Star. Again, I had Kevin Durant out of mine of my top 3 last time. I think I still agree with that. Giannis is averaging like 31 and 12. So obviously Giannis, even though I watched the end of that game with them last night. I think he only had like 7 points or it was something close to that. So obviously one rough night doesn't ruin an All-Star, but I'm sure his numbers will go down a little bit. I still would have Giannis at number 1. I still think Tatum is up there with the best in the league this year and probably should get some MVP talk. So I think Tatum would be 2, and then I would have Joel Embiid at 3. Again, the Nets are having a phenomenal year. I just think the other 3 guys' numbers are better than Kevin Durant. But again, Kevin Durant's such a fan favorite, he's going to be the leading vote getter. Even though now he's hurt, he probably won't even play in the All-Star game again. So, yeah, I think at the end of the day, we'll still get the All-Stars that are deserving. It's so funny seeing these fans vote this way. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these returns. Who do you think should be higher or lower? Who's not in here at all? You guys think should get some consideration? Let me know what you guys think about that. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.